Want the feature? Okay.
Yeah, I tell them where they're gonna be at. Cause for me personally, if I'm coming in the beginning, I'm gonna write it differently than if I'm coming into
Coming
the
in
end.
the end. Okay. Yeah, because I remember you had me show up one day, and
We didn't have audio.
okay.
He was on a run through.
What did I say? Fuck.
We were talking about ROBG.
Oh yeah. So since we didn't have audio, rerun. Robert in the studio is serious.
Serious? He's serious, but the shit he says is funny, and the shit he does is funny.
Okay.
Ad-libs, lyrics so far.
Everything.
Yeah.
It's weird because if you know Robert, him being serious is not a thing.
Not a thing.
I literally went out with Robert 2 weeks ago, and I don't have the. Someone has a video, and he was like doing some dance, and I was just like, bro, I can only imagine it in like a 5x5 studio, just. And so, like you said, like about 4-hour average per song.
Yeah.
So it takes about 4 hours to make 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I remember you had Meek show up one day.
That was
That shit was awful.
a tough one.
That was awful. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I had the first part of it was good, but then what you wanted me to go after that, I lost it. I was like, bro, I can't do this.
I was
shit.
like, nah, this is just cut this nigga out.
It was bad. I even knew. I was like, Will. I just wanted to come to see it, and you were like, hop on it. I was like, Will, that's not a good idea. We should not put me on it.
No, I thought you were coming to like hop on it with them because that's what they're coming for.
Oh, I was just coming
like-
for support. I was just coming just to see you, see the studio, and support. And you were like, get in there. I was like, Will, that's not the best idea. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Bro, it was funny though. It was
If
a
you
good
want,
time.
if you want deep bass in the background, I got you. But it may be a offbeat.
Yeah,
But I mean, you got Blueface and all the other offbeat rappers. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. You can make it. You can make it.
I'm not trying to be a fucking rapper. There's
No.
I can't be a rapper.
Don't.
I can't.
It's everybody's trying to do it.
No. So, you dropped a song. What was that, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I
About-
think
Is there an album coming?
so. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I got an EP in the works right now.
Okay.
It should be dropping, I'ma say, next 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
But I do have a song coming out soon. Just gotta
Okay.
pick a date for it.
Okay. So, you have another song dropping soon.
Mm-hmm.
I love the cliffhanger of soon. So, can we say like 2 to 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, these two songs that are dropping, are they going to be on the EP or are they just going to be singles?
So Stack, the first song I dropped, is not gonna be on the EP.
So that's just a single.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second song I'm gonna drop is gonna be
It's
on
going
the
to be
EP.
on the EP. And how long is your EP? Like what? 7?
7 songs.
7 songs.
Might add an 8th, but for sure 7 for right now.
You should do a visual EP or
Like
like a
a
visual
music videos?
album.
I want to do that. It's gonna take a lot of work, so I want to do it for the next album, cause I know I'm gonna have to start early in the year and get all that
Then
shit
you
done.
get it through.
Yeah.
It's like excuse me, if you did an album, a visual album, but you did it throughout the year. Like you did like the seasons. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like you start in like January, it's like rainy, whatever, and that's like the first like 2 or 3 songs of the album, kind of like I don't want to say depressing, but like slower songs, and then like get into like March, April.
so it's
May-ish.
like not releasing it all at once, just
Yeah,
releasing it.
you do like your first 3 songs, and you make the music video to that, you know, during the rainier months, and then once it starts brightening it up, you do the other piece of your song. So yes, it'll take you about a year to do an album, but you'll have the visual with it, and it'll like flow with the.
with the music, and by
Yeah.
then I'm gonna have time to work on my next album too. So it's like I could go
Yeah,
really
you can
get
really
both
you
of it.
can go both.
Yeah, that'd be hard. That'd be hard. That's a good idea.
I want to be in the video.
Oh, I got you.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't know what you guys gonna do either. I like to write the scripts and everything. So it's like I gotta make sure.
So you're a
gotta
motherfucking
please you.
director, aren't you?
Yeah, I make sure I do everything. Everything's gotta be planned out for me. Even my songs are like that. Like I don't just write the lyrics and just call it a day. Like I make sure I add this here, add that there, I write it in my notes, and it's all one thing.
So, what's like your inspiration? Like I know it changes at least per album, but per song. So like, do you ever like pick a word, like fucking gummy that we figured out today is spelled with a damn I, not a Y.
Goddamn.
But like, I don't want to have something about gummy, and you give 3 bars about gummy. Or you give 3 minutes about gummy.
Shit. Nah,
Or do
that'd
you
be
just
hard
pick-
though. I listen to the instrumental. Like the instrumental has to catch my like. I listen to instrumentals by itself as it is.
Yeah.
So when I'm looking for a beat, I'm looking for whatever like can make me vibe without the lyrics, and then
And then you put the
some will come to
lyrics.
me, yeah.
Okay. That's fucking lit. So, Will, what you been up to other than pursuing this career? Like, any updates in your music career? Like, what's been going on with that?
I got a manager. I can't say that. Just recently, just performed a show at a little block party in San Pedro.
I saw that.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was a lot of fun. It was really quiet, a lot of older people, but they were still vibing with it, so I was rocking with it.
That's good. That means you could get multiple. Damn, what's the fucking word? Demographics of like people. You know, you can. Obviously, the old people aren't gonna be jumping up and down like we are.
Yeah.
But as long as they can vibe to it, that means you could reach a larger platform of people. Like, you're not gonna have your grandma listen to Blueface.
Oh no.
But I guess your grandma could listen to Beyonce, and like Beyonce could reach multiple people, and I think that's why she's so successful, because she can reach everyone and everyone can vibe to her music.
Yeah, she's very universal.
She bad too, low key. Have you seen Lion King?
I have not. It came out already, huh?
What?
Bro,
Yes.
there's a couple movies: Spider-Man, Lion King. There's one more movie I gotta see too.
All I'm saying
know what
is,
it is.
as a kid, watching Lion King animated, I knew Nala was bad. And I believe picking Beyonce was a good pick for Nala, because Beyonce bad as all hell. Junior, you're giving me a look like Beyonce should not have been Nala. Who should have been Nala, Junior?
Nah, I didn't even that. I heard the movie sucked. So
It sucked.
How does it suck?
Ooh.
It's the
It's
same thing.
Yeah, I was about to say it's the same thing, isn't it?
I deserve to say.
I heard there was one. Actually, my cousin was telling me one thing. There was one extra part when Mufasa was taking out not Simba.
You mean Scar was taking
Scar
out
was taking out
Mufasa?
Mufasa.
Yeah.
I'm tripping. But yeah, you know how in like the cartoon he just like got rid of his paws.
Yeah, you just like threw him.
I
or whatever.
heard in the movie he like got rid of his paws and like give him a little
Like a one.
one,
Yeah,
two.
I mean,
that's cold.
yeah, that's fine though. Like,
Scar's on some cold shit. That's all I gotta
Said
say.
the hardest line of any animated movie.
yeah, yeah. There was like a couple parts. There was a big part that a lot of people were talking about. Remember when Rafiki was talking to Simba and he was telling him like the whole inspirational line, like, the past is the past and there's nothing you can do to change about it, but you can change the present, which will change the future, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have that in there.
That was an important line.
They didn't have. They had Rafiki using his stick to whip everyone's ass. That part was tight.
Shit, I gotta see
And
that.
then, I mean, I know if you remember from like the animation when Timon and Pumbaa, when they had to like have the hyenas chase them, they like dressed up with like the skirt and like the hula type thing.
Mhm.
Obviously, they couldn't do that in the movie. They used something from like Beauty and the Beast, which was pretty close. It was funny. I mean, they did change some things, but I can't say it's bad.
Mhm.
Like, it was the same thing. Like, I will say it was 90% accurate to the animation.
Word. Yeah, I gotta check that out then.
Nah, that was good. Spider-Man, I for sure haven't seen. I hear nothing but great things. Junior doesn't like Tom Holland.
Not a fan.
Bro, wait, can you tell me
Yeah,
why?
why aren't you a fan of Tom Holland?
Film, yeah, it wasn't even like he didn't even have spider sense the entire. I smacked up. Did you watch? Yeah, I don't think he beats anyone.
Wait. Who was he?
By everybody.
Who was he fighting? Who was the main
He's
kid?
fighting the vulture.
The vulture?
Yeah.
And even at the end of the movie, vulture beats himself. You know, he's like.
Yeah.
Dang.
To me, it's like.
Did I not see that?
Spider-Man has to at least handle some people. But
Yeah, Spider-Man should be nice, man.
So who's your favorite Spider-Man?
and then let alone he puts you in this. Now Spider-Man's a kid. You're gonna have to. Oh, Spider-Man's a kid in the comics. It's like, well, okay. Wow, the comics, you know. That story. You'd have. There's tons of stuff.
Bro, Zendaya's bad. I think that's a good love interest.
But they haven't even they gave her like a Mary Jane line like at the end of the first film.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
no, they
Oh wait,
did.
she's Mary Jane?
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Because like it was
I never
like,
knew
in
that.
class and like
Yeah.
her name or whatever. She's like, yeah, my name's Mary Jane. And like that's where the
Yeah. Yeah, it took all the way to like the very, very end for them to acknowledge that she was Mary Jane.
Well, wait, so you don't like Spider-Man not because it's Tom Holland, but because of the director, how the director
Because of the
made it.
storyline?
Yeah.
Probably. And then I don't like Tom Holland because now he's doing.
Yeah, I
Bro,
can't see him doing that. I'll be
my
honest.
thing
but
is-
I want to give him a chance because I've only seen him do Spider-Man.
Yeah, I want to give him a chance, but I feel like he's like Nathan Drake in the video game was like rugged, grown, yeah, and he had
Multiple women.
yeah.
This is why I'm gonna be
But
confused on this.
he had like dark ass hair,
But
like
he curses the entire game.
yeah. So I don't know. I mean, obviously that movie's going to be rated R,
When
but
he's
I don't know.
climbing, he's like, fuck, shit. Like, that's what he does.
Yeah, I think they could have picked someone else, but I think like there's someone who looks closer to Nathan Drake than Tom Holland, but I think Tom Holland will sell tickets because of what he's done with Spider-Man and the Avengers.
To his credit, Holland does look like Nathan Drake when he's young in the third game, I believe. So
Maybe they're starting from the third game.
but the third
Hmm.
you don't play.
Yeah, I have 4 at my house. I've beat it, but I haven't touched it in a while, so I might have to redo that. But
One was like great.
well, one was really that was the PlayStation 3 days.
And then
Damn,
two,
that was
like,
old school.
Yeah,
blew the doors off my mind.
I never
Really?
finished 2.
Two, I didn't even. This is what video.
Yeah, I gotta look into that. I haven't played it, but I have heard a lot of great things about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it's a good. It's one of the few games that still have a good story.
Hey.
Because you can tell a lot of people aren't focused on story modes. They're focused on online play because that's all
Yeah.
anyone does now.
Yeah,
But
I think those story modes are an important gameplay, man. That makes it interesting.
you can do something else to do.
Yeah. Oh wait. You can do it through there.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever song.
Yeah.
Just
It's up to So it's up to y'all. I don't have anything on mine right now.
No, it's up to you. So you got a manager. How have which one of the 3 platforms because you put stuff on SoundCloud, right? So SoundCloud, Apple, and Spotify. Where do you get most of your listeners on?
Apple, for sure. I feel like a lot of people have Apple Music. Spotify will come second, but it's for sure Apple Music.
Good, because that's only where I listen to it at. And if you're not putting on Apple Music, I'll find it on SoundCloud, but I'm lazy. I like hopping between apps.
See, that's what me and Robert were talking about too, because we said for this next tape we might as well just buy the beats because we don't even like hopping through apps just to listen to our own tape.
Yeah.
So we want to buy the beats and like put it everywhere for everybody to listen.
Yeah, because I don't think any of Robert's stuff is on Apple Music.
Mm-mm.
Just your stuff. And like I was just curious, so when you put it up on Apple, does it show you how many streams you get and like do you get compensation off that or how does that work?
I do get compensation, and it does show me how many streams, but like the compensation I get for it, the amount of money is like 0.0017 amount of cents per stream. And a stream is counted like after 30 seconds and played. So like nobody skipped it, they didn't stop playing it, they're actually listening to the song.
Okay, so that's what counts. So they have to get through at least 30 seconds for it to be considered a stream.
Yeah.
So anything after 30. So what if they hit 31 and then go next? You still get the stream?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
So,
And then is it per listen or do you just get credit for the one? So if your album drops and I listen to song 5 13 times, do you get 13 streams on song 5 or do you just get one?
13.
13?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's chilling. So
Okay.
at this point, it's just marketing, getting myself out there.
And how's that going for you?
I actually just started thinking about it, like doing it like full force at this point. I want to do it full force.
Yeah, I will say this, it's not I try to market it for this thing. It's not hard, but it's not easy. Especially if you have like other stuff going on, like even though everything's right here on our phone, sometimes it's hard to remember to pick it up and put this out, tweet this out or post this so people can get it and once you basically get in the habit of it, I feel like you'll run just fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a fucking bitch. We'll say
Yeah,
that.
I definitely want to learn as much as I can for sure. Because I know, I can only understand. Like, imagine how complicated it could be.
It's just you got to be on it. Like at work, I walk by like the social media room. They have like 12 TVs lined up on top of each other with a Twitter feed. Three of them are Twitter feeds. One's an Instagram feed, and they have this program. It's like something with Twitter where it like connects like all like your accounts and stuff, and then it'll show you whenever someone uses a word or a hashtag or whatever, and the shit's just flying through, and I'm looking at it like I can't sit there and like keep up with all this. And now I know why certain accounts, certain celebrities, like they only reply to so much stuff because they're getting thousands and thousands of tweets through with their name or with their ad. And it's like, honestly, you should be lucky if you get a fucking like, you get a damn reply from anybody.
Honestly, just looking at their comments on Instagram, it says like thousands on thousands.
Yeah,
like, yo, no way.
It's bad.
I'm responding like 20 of y'all.
I'm not gonna respond to anyone. Fuck that. I have better shit to do. Barely respond to mine. I barely even post pictures.
I don't see you post pictures.
I don't.
You're here going incognito on these people.
I have to do something extravagant, and that's my biggest problem with this page. I think I've posted one picture. I've got to post it. Like you, it's unfortunate that in order to get recognition, you have to put yourself out there over the top, and if you're not that type of person, it's hard. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I feel like there's like little support things you could do. You know what I mean? Because that's one thing my manager was talking to me about. Because he was telling me I was always trying to post everything on social media, but he was talking like get some people like with money who can back you up and everything, and like really support you.
You have to get. It's like anything else. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
So if you got someone with 5,000 followers and they retweet you, there's at least 400 people that are gonna now see that at that time. So yeah, marketing's a bitch. I hate this shit. Hey, would you drop a clothing line?
I'm working on that.
What?
That's the logo I'm talking about. I was actually gonna show y'all right now too.
Yeah, let me see that.
I'm gonna keep it from the camera though. But I can show both of y'all.
Bro, it's collab. I low key started, but this is all I got.
You know, I did not even see that. That shit is hard. I was looking right at it, but I wasn't paying attention.
I like that.
And then I got somebody, my friend is cutting it out. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna just put that like right here on the shirt.
Okay.
Put like my name under it, and I'm gonna put like a barcode.
Yeah, when
I posted it before on Let's Groove, but I was like, you know what, let me take all these colors and just put it inside my face.
Yeah.
I was fucking
well, when you get that going, I'm down to collab.
For sure.
We could do that.
I'm with it. I wanted to collab with Robert too. See if he was down to make some
I can't
posts.
even imagine what kind of shit I don't even want to imagine what kind of shit he would do.
Oh, bro. If you only knew.
If I only knew. Oh, pretty bitch ass. So, you told me earlier, you're hooping again.
I am. We getting back on the courts, giving niggas buckets like it's nothing.
Where can we catch you on the next court?
Shit, anywhere. I was playing in some random park earlier, like a couple days ago, Pantera Park.
Damn, I've been to Pantera in years.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, they still run up there? Was it Mondays?
I usually see them running anytime I go up there, but I think it is like Mondays and Wednesdays or something like that.
Something
right?
like that, yeah. I remember
the
those
most
outdoor
slow
days
of the week.
Those outdoor days.
It was fun though.
Nah, well that's good. Shit, you working or you just went full music, huh?
Oh no, I'm still doing Instacart and all that, but
how is that? I remember I tried doing that. I couldn't find nothing in Chino, so I quit.
Usually Chino's actually the busiest spot.
I don't know. Maybe I just did my app wrong. But every time I tried to do it, it was sending me to like Santa Monica, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
Nah, yeah, that ain't something right there.
I did DoorDash when like it first popped off, and it would be like $100 in a week was like a mission.
Really?
And yeah, now my someone I know, he does it, and he's like, bro, $100 a day is nothing. I was like,
word. $100 a day?
Yeah.
Shoot, I make like $400, $500 a week for Instacart. I don't be working though.
Well, if you do 400 or 500 a week and you do 5 days, it's like $100 a day.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like DoorDash, you have like less to deliver, right?
Yeah, it's just food.
Yeah,
like,
because I got like whole groceries. Y'all just have like the
just food.
restaurant.
Yeah, just food.
Shit.
How is Instacart? Like, are you tired of the grocery store yet?
Oh, I'm not tired of the grocery store, but I'm tired of the job. For some reason, I've learned to appreciate grocery stores now. Like, now I'm actually starting to go shopping myself more often.
Oh, okay.
So it's like shit. But other than that, I'm just tired of just working.
I feel
We're
that.
gonna see what's up with whatever's coming up next.
I was like, I mean, you got a manager. That means you're moving. You're getting up there to where you need someone to look over you and help you and basically grow you.
Yeah. So I'm hoping he's doing his job, even if he's not. he seems like. I'm pretty sure he is.
I hope he's doing his fucking job.
But it's like
That's a big vote of confidence right there.
I hope he's doing his job.
Then again,
If not,
knowing him.
so,
shit. But I know he has connects and everything. He said he got connects to a few places. He's the son of he's actually son of the Howard Scott from the band War.
oh,
So it's like, I have faith that he can pull through on his promises and everything. But other than that, when I'm waiting for him, I'm gonna start doing whatever I got to do. Cause
yeah,
I don't like
you
waiting
can't
on
just you can't just drop everything. So how'd you come into contact with this guy?
people. My mom knew him since they were kids,
Oh shit!
so it was just draw the cards right there.
How is your mom?
She's doing good. She's doing good.
I saw her somewhere like a long ass time ago, and I don't think she recognized me.
24 or
Maybe.
because I know she be swimming a lot.
Yeah, maybe it was 24. It was somewhere, and she was like, I think she was like, "You still come here?" And I was like, "Yeah, unfortunately."
Oh yeah, I think I remember she told me about it.
Yeah.
I remember it.
Sometimes I really think it's easier to just be fat. Think about it. Fat people are happier because they're just like they don't care. They eat what they want, and a lot of them are funny.
But they died 30 years earlier.
Do you want to be here forever?
Shit, nah, but I don't know. I just like to.
I mean, I like to be in shape.
I like to get up and walk without running out of breath. You know.
Yeah,
what
I like to be in shape. I'm not gonna lie. I still like I like being in shape, but sometimes I really think like,
what if I just did nothing?
what if I just did nothing? I ate whatever I wanted. I would still be funny. I'd
Bro,
be
your
funnier.
Muscles gonna be gone.
It's fine. They're not really there anyway. It took 5 years for. Yeah, no. I'm thinking that'd be lit.
Dude,
Bigger people, I believe, are statistically funnier.
I feel
don't
like because
know why.
that's what they have. That's what they think. That's all they have. Like I don't have the looks. I might as well just be funny. Because who doesn't love a funny person?
I know, but they're just funnier.
You know, it's a compensation.
Yeah.
I always just felt like they're funnier. Maybe it's because of the way they sound.
I feel like sometimes when they accept the fact that they're fat, they like make more fat jokes. And it's
Yeah,
like,
I think those are my favorite fat people.
Yeah.
Because the ones that are like, yeah, I'm fat. And then they're like, oh, you going to finish that? Because you know I'm fat. Like, they just make like stupid jokes. And I'm like, I like you. Because you know what you are.
You accept yourself. Which is hard.
It's like when ugly people accept that they're ugly.
Hey, it is what it is.
You just
Everyone-
got to accept what you are. I have a long neck. I'm now a giraffe.
Bro, I saw that picture. Have you seen that picture? It was like Sebastian was like looking into the camera, and you were behind Sebastian, like looking at somebody else, and all I saw was like your neck.
Oh, bitch, fuck you.
You know, I think I was like, yo, see that picture?
I think that was from like what? That was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Senior. I think it was senior.
Was it
year.
senior
It was
year?
at Brent's house or Kyle's house, whichever one you refer to.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I have a neck on me. What can I say?
Hey, it is what it is. As long as you can rock it, it's all that matters.
I mean, I got no choice.
Yeah.
I can't shrink it. Nah, but well, I'm happy that your music is growing.
Thank you.
I like Stacks. I'm excited for the next one.
I didn't think a lot of people would like Stack. I'm not gonna lie.
I like the beat.
Beat
That was
was
the
good.
biggest thing that caught me. I think I texted you about that. The biggest thing that caught me was the beat.
That beat was definitely hard. It is definitely hard.
Yeah, because my thing is like I gotta with almost every artist I have to the beat's gotta catch me. If the beat can catch me, I can compensate for whatever the fuck they're saying. There's a lot of songs that unfortunately Blueface is on that I listen to because the beat's hard. He doesn't rap on the beat, so it doesn't really hurt because I'm just now listening to the beat. And then there's some songs where the songs that really go over the top is where the beat's hard, and then the rappers flowing on the beat perfectly. Like my biggest example that I can think of off the top of my head would be "In the Dark" by YG. What he's saying is completely stupid. There's some shit where I'm like, well, he's like, don't line me up in the dark. And I'm like, bro, fucking obviously. Like, no one wants to get lined up in the dark. But the thing is, like, his flow on that beat has me listen to it every single fucking time.
It's perfect. I was just talking to somebody about that too. Like, it's not just like what you say, but it's like how you say it.
It's how you say it.
Because if, like, the first thing that people listen to when, like, they play a song, it's like, are you on beat? Can I, like, feel something when I hear this?
Yeah.
And then next time you listen to a song, that's when the lyrics may come in.
Yeah.
Like, if you have lyrics, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's like, I'm not even like, that's Robert. Robert will hop on the beat perfectly. I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Bro, never.
He said Anne Hathaway's my lookalike.
That at first I was a little confused on was I had to read the lyrics just to make sure I was hearing this right. I was like,
Anne Hathaway's my lookalike. I'll argue with bro close to the green. Like, the stuff he's saying, I'm like, what? But the beat and his flow is so perfect where I'm like, yo, that's hard as shit.
hard.
It doesn't matter.
All right, it's subtle. But it's like it's the shit that he says is shit that he always says though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So
That's why I asked you, like, how is he in the studio? Because the shit he says in the song is the shit he says outside the studio. So I know he has to be acting like a dumbass in there.
That's the funniest thing. He's not. He's not. This man is straight work. He's all about the work when he's in the studio.
Damn, that's good though.
He's hype. He is hype. He stays hype though.
That's good.
Keeps that
I feel
energy.
like you got to keep that energy in this type of industry. You can't, especially if you're not like the mellow type artist. You have to keep yourself hyped up.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the hell he does to do that, but that's what you got to do.
He's just Robert. He's just being Robert.
So, as an artist, do you listen to other artists or do you only listen to instrumentals?
I listen to other artists.
Who your top 5 artists to listen to right now?
That one I can't say because I do vary a lot. So it's like, I would say Smino.
Monday, August 5th and Tuesday, August 6th. Who are your top 5 artists you listen to?
Smino, Cole. Shit. I would have to look through my Apple Music. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to a lot of instrumentals. So I'll go from like different genres, and I'll go to genres where it's like just piano, like that type of movie piano music.
Okay.
Like some with an orchestra behind it. So yeah, I really be varying between songs.
Okay.
But those two for sure. Those are who I've been listening to the most. Actually, have you heard of Revenge of the Dreamers? That whole thing.
Oh, J. Cole and Dreamville's album piece, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I heard like 3 songs, but
Lambo Truck. I've been listening to that one.
Okay.
Lambo Truck and Sacrifices.
I think I heard Sacrifices.
And PTSD actually.
Yeah. I heard a couple of those. I'm not the biggest Dreamville person.
Nah.
I'm also not the biggest J. Cole fan.
Jid, that's who it is. That's what I've been listening to.
Jid, okay. I kind of respect Jid, but I'm not the biggest.
May I ask why?
I'm just not like.
Just not your vibe?
No, I like it's my vibe, but sometimes I feel like they're repetitive.
I can see that.
Feel like, and then everyone's gonna say every artist is repetitive, which is true. They have their type of music, but I feel like J. Cole is the story type artist, and I feel like his stories are always the same.
Yeah.
And now, in contrast to like Kendrick, I like Kendrick more because I feel like each album Kendrick has a different story and a different perspective on the story.
Yeah, most definitely.
So that's why I'm like, I side more to Kendrick than I side to Cole, because I'm like, okay, like his last album, Damn, it was really about what's going on in the streets and how people are dying and all this stuff, and he's basically trying to like put a platform and fix it, whatever. Like, everyone's trying to do that. And then I felt like Cole's was just something else, but I felt like it was something I'd already heard. Like, the last J. Cole album I really fucked with was 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Ooh.
Ever since that one, I felt like every story was looped around that one. And that's why I'm like, okay, I've heard this.
Definitely see what you mean.
Next, like, give me something. Like, I'm to the point to where can't get enough J. Cole again, because that was different. That's the J. Cole I fucked with. But now I'm like, okay, I get it. You fucked with this girl in high school or whatever in 2014. Next story, please. But I don't know. That's my thing with J. Cole. Like, I like him. I don't think he sucks. I just want something else. I want something different.
Diversity.
Yeah. And I don't know. I guess I can't even say I want old J. Cole. I just want something else.
Yeah. Because Kendrick do be changed up. He'll change up the whole thing.
Yeah, he'll really like, he'll even get like an entirely new like beat set. And you're like, and I personally think what Kendrick has over J. Cole is whenever Kendrick drops something, at least for the West Coast, the world stops.
What do you mean?
Like, when Kendrick drops something, everyone immediately hops on what he dropped.
Yeah.
Especially at least in California, everything stops. Which I'm pretty sure in the Carolinas, everyone stops when J. Cole drops his shit too. But I really feel like even like Twitter, I feel like everything just stops.
And it's
like,
Kendrick.
Yeah, like Kendrick finally dropped something, and it's because he takes his last shit was gonna be 3 years ago.
Dang, it's been that long.
Yeah, I want to say Damn came out in 20. Hold on, I just looked it up.
We getting mad that artists don't be posting music for years, but I be forgetting that they don't be posting music for years.
2017. That's the last album he dropped.
Jeez.
So it's gonna be 3 years because there's no.
2018.
It was 18.
Oh, 18.
What did he drop? Huh?
No, not Cole.
No, not Cole. Cole dropped KOD in 18, but then Kendrick dropped Damn in 17. I think it was like right around, like they were close, but like it's gonna be 3 years.
2017.
It's gonna be 3 years. I haven't heard no rumors of him even being remotely close to dropping something. So
I think that's the cool thing about him too. He keeps everything private.
I don't know what that motherfucker be doing. I think I just found out he had a kid.
Huh?
I think. But that's the thing. Like, he's so private to where whenever something does come out, I literally feel like the world stops. Twitter stops. Instagram stops. And it's like, Kendrick just dropped something. For about an hour, everyone's listening to it and tweeting as they go. And I feel like J. Cole isn't quite there yet.
Mm.
I don't know.
I feel that, though. I feel like he might be working on something different. I want because this KOD thing, the whole topic of the album caught me by surprise. Yeah. I mean, it didn't really catch me by surprise. It's something that J. Cole would do, but the fact that he rapped it from their perspective is what caught me by surprise.
Yeah.
So I want to see like what he has coming out next, like differently. You know what I mean?
I liked KOD more than his two albums before KOD.
I think I know what you're talking. The other one was For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah. And For Your Eyes Only, and then there's one more after that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Again, my point.
Yeah.
But no, KOD was good. KOD was solid. I don't know. There's just something about J. Cole. I respect him. I can't do it that much anymore.
Yeah. It's a personal thing. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just an opinion.
Now, how many people have told you sound like Big Sean low-key?
Bruh.
All the time. I know you hear it all the time.
All the time. Him, Childish Gambino. But I've been getting it less. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Like, and that's what I'm shooting for. I feel like the next few songs I'm going to drop, I feel like it's going to sound more like me than it's going to sound like anybody else. Yeah.
Okay. Now, would you say, were those kind of like your inspiration when you started? No.
When I started, I just wanted to do me. I did listen to him a lot. I listened to Childish because when I started, I think because of Index came out,
that had just dropped.
I was listening to that shit nonstop, like every day in high school.
Yeah.
Have you read the screenplay?
Yes.
Have you read the screenplay, bro?
Yeah.
The moment I read that screenplay, every time I heard one song, I was listening to the whole album all over again. That shit was so fire.
Yeah.
But Sean used to be my favorite rapper at the time. Then when I started rapping, I was like, I kind of just wouldn't do me. So it was like, when the first album dropped, I understood how people told me like, okay, you sound like these two people, even though that wasn't my intention.
Yeah.
But the second album kind of bugged me. It still bugged me, but the second album, it bugged me a little more because I thought it was more me. But this EP on the drop, I feel like it should be different.
Should be more you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about that. Especially, I mean, the second one you dropped, to me, it was more you. I would get glimpses of Big Sean. Like certain words you said was like, oh, I feel like that's kind of like Big Sean-esque, or Gambino to me wasn't. That's not what caught me that much. It was more Sean, but the second album you dropped, to me personally, it was more you. I heard more you than I heard resemblance of them. So I can, at least in my ears, I saw like the growth of you, I guess, coming into your own, even though you're always trying to be yourself, but it, you know, like people said, oh, you sound like Big Sean, you sound like Gambino. The second album, I think you really took that step away from people really saying that, at least to me. So.
I feel like there's one person that said something. They said, when you're first starting out, people are going to try to relate you to somebody else because they know that other person. So it's like a sense of familiarity. Yeah. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Because I do like them both. Gambino and Sean are both dope. I would say Gambino, reason why people said that is because, like, the whole style of the whole thing. I wouldn't say the lyrics themselves, but the style.
Yeah, like, the way you put everything together and all that.
Yeah.
Well, you got anything? Do you want to share anything with us before we?
Oh shit, we could play let's see if I got a song. I wanted to play this song I haven't released yet for y'all, but it's on my phone.
Well, I know you played something unreleased at the. Damn it! What was that the little concert thing you did?
Yeah, that was the song I was talking about.
Okay,
that's the song I'm going to release.
And that's the one you're coming up. You're gonna release next, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to let you know. All I can tell you, I don't know which day, I don't know which Sunday, but it's going to be on a Sunday.
It's gonna be a Sunday.
Because it's that type of song.
Religious. Nah, I get what you're saying.
I wouldn't say religious.
Yeah, but like
more spiritual.
Yeah, spiritual church choir type vibe. Yeah, okay.
Shit, we'll play this one. Reach for the Sky. We'll play that one. Funny thing about Reach for the Sky, I never really like put this out there. Every song on every album, except for the first one, because I know those had 2 other features. But every feature on every album I've ever had, I usually write the whole thing. So on Reach for the Sky, I do have 3 people, but I wrote all that shit for all of them. So it's like the way it came out, I'm glad that they're able to play their part so fucking perfectly, and they came out.
So for Reach for the Sky, you're saying you wrote their lyrics?
Yeah, the verses.
Okay, so you wrote their verses, and you just had them. Okay, I want you to say this. I want you to say that.
Yeah.
Okay. And it worked out.
And it worked. They did it well, fantastically.
So this is the unreleased.
No, this is Reach for the Sky. Okay. Unreleased. I mean, I could send that to you. All right, I'm gonna send this. See if I can send this real quick.
Bitch. I've been blessed and living wonderfully. I'm a legend when I wanna be. Keep it humble, no one's under me. Check your methods before you fuck with me. This my style, don't fuck with this. I'll run the shit and have fun with it. This my life, don't fuck with this. Stop saying bitch. Check your language, man.
This my style, don't fuck with this. I run this shit and have fun with it. This my life, don't fuck with this. Can't hold me down, boy, y'all should know that.
Bitch, I'm the GOAT. Close on my list, but I swear on the shit I just figured you know. Digging the rolls, sticking this dick in your throat. Slapping the shit in the
really...
Picking the vogue, that's a picture of gold. You heard my intentions before my ass spoke. Combined with the mind while I'm minding my own. A star or God, I'm just playing my role. And all that you give comes back your way. Love and compassion pass your shade. On the plane or on the Amtrak train, I'll find solutions when I attack my pain. So all I really do is just master the phase. In the world for the kings, I can pass for an ace. Got the accurate aim and an act for the game. And the captain attacking it back in the days.
But now I'm doing my own thing. I am a goddess. I don't wanna hear what you gotta say. I'll follow my own conscience. I ain't gonna wait till later, fuck that, cause later is a problem. Took time out from the outside world so I could put the time in. And I'm still in the mix, still with the fit, still getting big deal with a bitch.
Chills when I rip, still intimate, real discipline, skiing on the tent. Still with the shit, still with the click, still benefit, still getting hit, still blowing up, still glowing up, still dope as fuck. The chosen one, king of the world. Why would I be lying? I'm a Leo in the prime time.
So you gave me a faulty link?
Hey, it is what it is. You got a lot
You
of
gave me a faulty link.
I change it like every day, so whoever I send it to doesn't have it.
You'll be bigger than you'd ever
Wait,
expect.
really?
Don't
Yeah.
worry, just keep doing
When
you.
I record music, I don't like to send people any. Like I don't. If you feature on the song with me, I don't like to send people the song. Like, it's just me. I'll send it to you. I'll send you the private link for a couple days, so you can see like, okay, I want to fix this. But if you good, make sure you can take it down. And it's just me. And I'll release it. You hear it when it's released.
I like that. I see. Oh yeah, I forgot. Brooks bitch ass was on this damn song. Brooks' voice is crazy. Yeah, Brooks' voice is crazy.
Yeah. Brooks, he has the deep voice and I sing too. He's not got the vocals. I forgot I had him in the Let You Go too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I remember when I heard that, I was like, who the fuck is this dude? I was like, oh, Brooke, you can sing now? Yeah.
this man was in choir. What you mean?
I honestly forgot Brooke did a lot of things in high school, and choir was definitely one of the things I forgot he did. And then he told me, I don't think he was in theater, but I think he said like he like hung around with the theater room and shit, and I was like,
Choir
when?
was a theater room.
yeah, I was like, huh? I don't know how the shit Brooke did.
Theater was funny. If y'all ever had that opportunity, I would recommend trying out theater.
I wish I did theater. I don't know, what was the thing they had? Was it comedy sports or whatever? What was that?
Shit.
Was that like stand up?
I
Really?
think so.
God damn
It
it.
was
Like a improv type thing.
yeah, something like that.
I wish I knew what I would have done it. I thought comedy sports was. I honestly didn't know what it was. I'm a bit.
Hmm?
Comments about Reach for the Sky. Want to know about Reach for the Sky?
I liked it.
Dang.
Brooks' vocal ass caught me off guard, and I was like, "Who the hell?"
Wait, vocals. Singing?
Yes,
He didn't sing in Reach for the Sky. That
I
was
thought
me.
he did.
That was
That
me.
was you?
Yeah.
Oh, well then you could sing. Fuck Brooke. Fired. No,
Put a stamp on that shit. Certified.
no, that was good.
Thank you. Nah, he's not on this album.
So are
Usually-
you two making another collab album?
Low key. Low key. A part of me didn't want to bring it up, but we gotta say it.
Who's most fun to be in the studio with? Of all the people you've done music with,
Robert's the only person I really make music with, to be honest. I mean, Brittany Marquez, she did come in a few times.
Yeah, I remember.
and
I remember a
she-
couple of those.
there's a
Keneal, I didn't work in the studio. Actually, I did work in the studio with him one time. I would still say Robert, for sure.
Even though he's like serious.
Even though he's serious,
still-
it's still, and I think it's just the chemistry we have.
Yeah.
We were talking about this before. We were talking like we got good chemistry because we have totally different rhyme styles, but it's like they
It
still
flows
link
well.
up.
It's
Yeah.
like the way you two like flow and you guys' chemistry literally reminds me of Ray Shrim, because Sway Lee's more, even though their styles aren't replicas to yours, but like Sway Lee's more of like the singer,
Yeah.
like more, I don't want to say soft, but like he's a lot like lighter, and then Slim Jimmy's like the rapper, the one who's I guess harder.
yeah.
But when they're in a song, it flows great. Like you can't tell that Sway Lee's more of the singer type and like Slim Jimmy's more of the that's totally out of my head, because now it's like, oh no, that's just Ray Shrem. Like
Yeah.
that's just how they always are, and that's what you two like your chemistry wise. That's what you guys remind me of. Like even though your guys' flow is different and your styles are a little different, when you guys are on a track together, you guys are now damn near one. Like you're one artist, one person per se.
Yeah.
So
And I think it's cool. We both have similar beats. Like we have okay, as different people, we have total different beat tastes. But
yeah,
when we come together, somehow like the beats do match up too. So it's like that's what I like about it too. That shit's dope.
yeah. That's why the first joint one, I was big on that one, just because I was like, damn, like
Bro.
not only, and I think it also helps because you guys are so close, but like,
Bro, when he first told me he was making music, I was like, no way, not Robert.
well, like
But then he sent me the song. I was like, this shit is fire.
the thing is, like, we all remember in high school, like Robert would like bullshit rap.
Yeah.
Like someone would make a dumb beat and he would say like 2 bars and everyone's like, Robert, he'd be like, nah, I'm playing, and just like
And
run
it'll
off.
still be
And
fire,
I was
right?
like,
Like-
Robert, well, how would you finish the rest of it? Like that shit was on. He's like, nah, I'm fucking, and he would just like run off. And then I don't know if I heard him on one of your songs. I forgot where I heard him first, and I was like, yo,
I think
Rob.
it might have been my song first. I think because I released Elevate, and I told
Yeah.
him, oh no, it was I Know. That's what it was.
Yep. And I was like, Rob, what the? I was like, bro, quit the bullshit.
When he sent me the verse, I was like, this nigga is wilding right now. This man's
Yeah,
for
I was
real.
like, yo, and I was like, quit bullshit. Like, what? And so, yeah, I really like your guys' joint shit. That's definitely on, just because it really reminds me of, like, the way your guys' chemistry reminds me of Ray Shrem. Like, everything is just, even though you guys are so different, you guys come together so well. And I think that's what makes it better, elevate.
Yeah. I know we do feel like this next one is gonna be better than the first one, way better than the first one.
How much time have you put into it?
Just writing it. We started recording some, but at this point we're just writing, and then I was just talking to him right now, but we gotta make some space because there's some things that we both gotta take care of. So we may come back to recording it like September, maybe mid-September.
Okay.
But in that meantime, I'm gonna be working on my EP. I may be able to drop that while we're writing this shit.
Okay. So, quick question. So, once you record and finish recording, how long until you drop it? Like, typically. Like, I'm not saying specific album. Like, just like typically, you finish songs 1 through 10. Everything's all recorded. How much longer after you finish recording do you drop the tape?
Okay. So if I have everything planned out before I record it. So if I'm recording a single, I'm dropping that single as soon as possible.
Okay.
Like on whatever day I plan to drop it on.
Okay.
But if I'm making an album, it could be like a whole year before I drop it.
So you could finish all recordings and you'll just hold the file. Okay.
Yeah. Like Let You Go, that was sitting. Let You Go and Breathe off Freedom, my second album. That was sitting there for probably a solid year to a year and a couple months.
Damn.
And there's some I would write the whole album, and there's some songs that just don't make the cut, and I'll add a song like sometimes like a month or two before the album drops, and like, all right, we'll just toss that.
Just toss that. Okay. Because I always figured, because I knew with singles, like you said, once you finish it, you want to get it out there. But I always thought with albums it was the same thing. Like once you finish it, once you do all your edits, all your production stuff, you want to get it out there as soon as possible. But sometimes you'll just sit on them.
Yeah, like there's some things I gotta take care of beforehand, like making sure it's solid, making sure it's when I set the release date, I gotta make sure that it's approved by all the stores and that they can. It usually takes about 4 weeks for it to be in all stores.
Okay.
But Apple and Spotify usually it takes like a week or so.
Okay, that's
but
not bad.
I want to make sure like it's everywhere, so I would say like 3-4 weeks, and then marketing shit like that.
Yeah, of course, getting all that out there. Okay. So, to refresh everyone, you're releasing a single 2 to 3 weeks on a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
And then the album, then the EP is going to come God knows when after that.
I know it's when.
And then simultaneous to that, you and Robert are working on a joint album.
Mm-hmm.
You said you're not recording until September.
Nah.
So we can assume the album will either come out, I'm just going to say March. Sooner that long or sooner.
Mid-January, early February maybe. I want to say early January because I feel like there's going to be a point in time where we're just like in the studio
Just gonna blow
constantly.
through it?
Yeah. Because it's just the hardest part, like the most time-consuming part is really, it's making the song, of course.
Yeah.
But writing the song and making sure you have everything solid. Because
Okay.
when you go into the studio, you know what you're doing. Like,
Yeah,
you know what you can do.
you know what you're trying to go for.
So it's like we can go in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that.
And you could really just blow through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully beginning of next year, because I want to give my EP like a couple months before we drop that.
Yeah, I mean, you want to give everything a good amount of time to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put my preseason bet of your EP. I'm gonna go with October. I think that's when you'll drop it.
That sounds like a dope ass month. You might be right about that.
Yeah, I think
August,
you're gonna
September, October. The 7 songs I got.
couple
More
months.
than half of the songs are already purchased, so that's like half of the problem right there. And then
You have to purchase like the beats.
yeah,
Are those expensive?
$100 a beat, just about. For a lead, that's not like for the full beat though. It's for like a lease.
Okay.
But other than that, it will be recording. I'm going in on Sunday. There will be recording all day. So yeah, September, October.
All right, I'm going all in on October. So
Right.
that's
October.
my
Okay,
bet.
yeah, October is like a for sure
that's my bet.
endpoint.
Yeah, my bet's October, because I feel like October's a
It seems like a solid month.
October's a
Something
good
about-
month.
Yeah,
And I feel like that'd be a good time to drop some shit.
yeah. Everybody just came back, starting school again.
Yeah.
Starting work again, shit like that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with October. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited about the EP. That's definitely gonna be in my phone, in my rotation. My recently played, I think I have 4 of your songs in there right now.
I'd be surprised that people still listen to my music,
Yeah.
especially the old songs.
Cause like sometimes I be getting like, I can't like find a playlist. So I'll just like shuffle through like all my songs,
Mhm.
and 2 of yours came up, and I was like, I'm going to listen to Will shit.
All right, thank you.
Of course. And now I know you're getting the stream, so I know 31 seconds and you own it.
Exactly. Thank you for that too.
Yeah, so the EP, the collab album. You and Robert should really come up with a collab name. On the low.
That one is something I got to think about.
Yeah.
Because we do still make our separate music, but together
Like
we
I'm
do
saying,
have a
like
dope
like
group.
Ray Shrem, like how they, even though they started as Ray Shrem, then came off as Sway Lee and Slim Jimmy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you could do the same. You're doing it backwards, but you can still do something like, Willie V and ROBG present. You know what I mean? Like have one. I mean, that's obviously up to you guys, but that low key be kind of hard.
Yeah, it's definitely worth putting in the conversation with him for sure. Shit, you got me thinking. I wasn't even thinking of that.
That's what I'm here for. Well, you got anything else for us? Any other special insights on anything coming up before 2019 is over? Because it's gonna be over pretty fucking fast.
Shit, I know. I forgot it was already August.
Yeah.
Nah, I think that's about it. Nah.
No.
I got goals, but I mean, we don't have to say those shit out loud.
But your things are thick.
Pretty. Hey, yo, if y'all need some locks done, I got a perfect barber for y'all.
I wish I would have got mine done fucking around before I cut my hair.
Bruh, why'd you cut it?
I was over it.
I feel
It's
it.
kind of hot. But
About to be winter already.
Uh.
It's dedication.
it low-key got expensive braiding my hair too.
How much did it cost for you?
If I wanted 2 braids, like 25. If I wanted like 5 or 6, it was like 45, 50. So the prices weren't bad, but
How often did you have to do it though?
I try to do it every like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 weeks with them in, a week for my hair to like recover,
Mm-hmm.
and then go get them done. But shit, it was like almost 130, 140 bucks a month just for my head. So
Feel that for real.
pocket some cash for a little bit, but everyone's starting to get braids now, so I'm just low-key mad. I'm like, bro, fuck y'all.
You ahead of the curve. That's how you.
I really was. That's why I was like, bro, this is stupid, but whatever. I mean, I got pictures to remember that I did have them. That's all it counts.
Post that shit on Instagram.
I did one. So
You gotta post another one. That's what I'm saying.
throwback to
Yeah.
my fucking
Go back
locks.
to the braids that I had before all y'all motherfuckers.
I should. And be like, I want to argue with bro codes through green text. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'm going to have you on after this album. Or after this EP. I don't want to keep calling it album. After this EP.
I'm normally dropping albums.
True.
This is a change of pace for me.
Yeah. So we'll have you on. Maybe, hopefully, if I don't work, you have Brian on with you.
Yeah, I'm down to
whole
have a
gang.
little interview with both of y'all. What happened to Brooke? Was supposed to be a part of it too, right?
Brooke ain't part of this shit. He
But-
says we're too ignorant. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. But what show do you watch that's PC that people love to watch?
Bruh.
Not a single fucking one. And that's for you, bitch.
Brooke, you got it. God damn. Alright.
Not woke enough. Ah, shit. All right, bro.
Alright,
So this is this week. Special interview with the Willie V. Thank you for coming on again.
of course.
Look out for the single dropping in, I'm going to say 2 weeks because fuck 3 weeks. In 2 weeks.
I said 2 weeks like 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. I forgot you run on CPT as well. So hopefully in about 2 weeks. And the EP dropping in October. Thank you.
Of course.
See you soon, baby.
Gotcha.